Hi everyone, you are welcome to our third episode of Plane Geometry. Today we will be solving some questions on complementary and supplementary angles. Complementary and supplementary angles. The questions have been congested because we require little or no working to solve them. Now with the first question, we are asked to find the complements of some angles. Okay, this is how the question is framed. Find the complements of the following angles, and here we have three angles. The first angle is 29 degrees, the second angle is 71 degrees, and the third angle is 60 degrees. And the question is asking us to find the complements of these angles. Now if you recall, we said complementary angles are angles that sum up to 90 degrees. If you have any two angles that sum up to 90 degrees, then the two angles are said to be complementary. So if you take a very good look at these angles, you realize that the first angle here we have 29 degrees, and we are asked to find the complement of this angle. So what the question is basically asking us to do is to find the angle that will sum up to 29 degrees to get 90 degrees. That's the complement of 29. So what angle will you add to 29 degrees in order to obtain 90 degrees? We don't know the angle, so we can decide to represent it by a variable, say x, and write x plus 29 should give us 90 degrees. Okay, good. So from this you realize that the only thing you need to do to find the complement of 29 is to take it out of 90. So 90 minus 29 will give us 61. So 61 degrees is the complement of 29, and that's all. You are not going to do any working. 61 degrees is the complement of 29. Now the second angle here is 71 degrees, and this angle we are going to find its complement too. So what angle will we add to 71 to obtain 90 degrees? That is basically the complement of 71 degrees. So if you look at it, you realize that we only need to add 19 to 71 to obtain 90. When we are presenting this in a theoretical form, you must represent that angle with a variable, say x. So we add x to this angle and equate it to 90, then we simply make x the subject. But for the purpose of our studies, I'm only explaining it to you. The only thing you need to know is that when we talk of complementary angles, they are angles that sum up to 90 degrees. So when you are asked to find the complement of an angle, what it means is that you should find the angle that will sum up with that angle to obtain 90 degrees. And that is basically what we are doing. So here we are finding an angle that will add up to 71 to give us 90 degrees, and that will be 19 degrees. The third angle here is 60 degrees. We are asked to find the complement of 60 degrees. So what angle will we add up to 60 degrees to obtain 90 degrees? We all know it's 30, so there is no need to work. Now the second part of the question is also asking us to find the supplement, this time around supplement of the following angles. And here we have up to 4 angles. The first angle we have here is 65 degrees, and we are asked to find the supplement of 65 degrees. And with supplementary angles, I said earlier on, they are angles that sum up to 180 degrees. So what angle will you add up to 65 degrees to obtain 180? And that is the supplement of 65. So for us to find the supplement of 65, we only need to take 65 out of 180, and that will give us 115. So 115 is the supplement of 65 degrees. Now the second angle here is 108 degrees. So what angle will we add up to 108 degrees to obtain 180? That angle becomes the supplement of 108 degrees. So if you look at this question critically, you realize that when we take 108 out of 180, we obtain 72 as the supplement of 108 degrees. Just like we did for the first one, the same thing we are doing for the second one. And the third one here, we have x plus 45. Now we are considering the entire thing here, x plus 45 as an angle, and we are going to find its supplement. With the other angles, when we are finding a supplement, the only thing we need to do is to take it out of 180. It's the same thing that applies to this. When we are going to find the supplement of this angle, it might look a little bit confusing, but I don't think it should confuse you in any way. When you are going to find the supplement of x plus 45, the only thing you need to do is take it out of 180. So the supplement of x plus 45 here will give you 180 minus bracket open x plus 45. So that will give you 180 minus x minus 45. 180 minus x minus 45. Now 180 minus 45 will give you 135. You'll have 135 minus x, and this becomes the supplement of x plus 45. Automatic. You are done with that. Now the third angle we have here is 7 on 9 right angle. 7 on 9 right angle. Here you need to apply a little logic. We mentioned earlier on that right angles basically refers to angles that have magnitude of 90 degrees. So 7 over 9 right angle means 7 over 9 times 90 degrees. That's all. So 7 on 9 right angle. You only need to do something like this. 7 on 9 times 90 degrees, and that will give you 70 degrees. 70 degrees is the same thing as 7 on 9 right angle. You are done with that. So, but that's not what the question is asking. The question is asking you to find the supplement of this angle. So the supplement of 70 degrees will now be 180 degrees minus 70 degrees, and that will give you 110 degrees. 110 degrees in all. 110 degrees. So it's as simple as ABC. The only thing that matters is the understanding. Once you understand it, you are done. Finding the complement of an angle and finding the supplement of an angle. When you have to find the complement of an angle, in summary, the only thing you need to do is to take it out of 90 degrees. And when you have to find the supplement of an angle, just take it out of 180 degrees. So when you have to find the complement of an angle, just subtract the angle from 90. And when you have to find the supplement, subtract the angle from 180 degrees. Now, the second part of our question, or we are moving on to the second question. We have been given two complementary angles in a given ratio, which is 2:3, as you can all see, and we are asked to find the angles. The question says two complementary angles are in the ratio 2:3. Find the angles. So here we need some basic knowledge of ratio and proportion, and this is core mathematics. So every step you take in finding your answer matters. You don't just look at it and conclude. No, you do that when the question is an objective question. But for a subjective question, you must be very careful. So here we write our solution, and write down the total ratio we have. The two angles are in a ratio 2:3. So the total ratio will be 2 plus 3, and that will give us 5. So we write down total ratio is equal to 2 plus 3, which is equal to 5. Now, the ratio of the first one we are finding is 2. That's the first angle. And the ratio of the second angle is 3. So for us to find the first angle will be equal to 2, that's the ratio, over the total ratio 5, multiplied by, we said the angles are what? Complementary, so they sum up to 90 degrees. So you are finding this out of 90. If you don't get what you are doing, it means you need some knowledge of ratio and proportion. So you go back and watch a series of videos on the ratio and proportion, maybe 2 or 3 videos, and you come back to this and you get understanding. With ratio and proportion, whenever we are going to find the ratio of one quantity to the other, the only thing we need to do is take that quantity on the total ratio, multiply by the total quantity we have. So here the angle is 90 degrees because we are told the two angles are complementary. So you are finding the first angle whose ratio is 2. So you take 2 over the total ratio 5 times 90, and that will give us 5 will go into 9, just 1, remainder 4, and 5 will go into 48. So that will give us 18 times 2. 18 times 2 will give us 36 degrees. 36 degrees. So the first angle is 36 degrees. Now we are going to find the second angle. The second angle. So the second angle will also be equal to, the ratio of the second angle is 3. So the second angle will be 3 over the total ratio 5 times 90. Now 5 will go into 90 18 times. 18 times 3. I think let me do that one here. 18 by 3. 8 times 3 will give you 24. And the 2 3 plus this 5, and that will give you 54 degrees. So it is as simple as that. You realize that if you add these two angles, 36 and 54, you should get 90 degrees, because as we said, they are complementary angles. So let's try another one. Maybe you might get a better understanding. Here we have been asked to find two angles, but this time around we are told that the angles are supplementary. If two supplementary angles are in the ratio 5:7, find the angles. Two supplementary angles. So here we go by the same method. We find the total ratio. That will give us 5:5 plus 7, and that will give us 12. 12, yeah. So the first angle will be equal to the ratio of the first angle, which is 5, over the total ratio 12, times, this time around they said the two angles are supplementary. Please, this time around we are told the two angles are supplementary, so we multiply this by 180 degrees, and that will give us 12 will go into itself 1, it will go into 18 once 1, remainder 6. 12 will go into 6 5 times, so we have 15. 15 times 5 will give us 75 degrees. That's the magnitude of the first angle. Now the second angle, how we do that, the second angle will also give us the ratio of the second angle, which is 7, over the total ratio, which is 12, multiplied by 180 degrees. Now 12 will go into 180 degrees 15 times. 15 times 7, we have something like this. 15 by 7, 7 by 5 will give us 35, remainder 3, 7 plus 3, 10, 105. So this will give you 105 degrees. So these are the two angles. The first angle is 75 degrees and the second angle is 105 degrees. If you add these two angles, you should get 180 degrees, because they are supplementary, as the question stated. So all you need to do, like I said, is to have the understanding of all what you are doing, and you will not find difficulties in any question that we solve. If you find any problem, like I said, just drop it in the comment box, and I'll always be around to help. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. I will see you in the next video. But the most important thing to do is to try your hands on questions. If you can't do that, just follow the link in the description box, and you might get access to some questions online and try your hands on. I'll see you in the next episode. Keep working maths. Bye.